trap the teachers at one time and they recruit. It takes time. You look at the PPDA Act. How do you advertise for something? Even like in the Teacher Service Commission, what is the procedure of recruitment? They advertise, people apply, then after application, you see, they interview the people, it might be even 3-4 stages of interviewing, then after that, you start appointing, after that, you transfer them. He's a professional teacher, he knows the procedure of recruiting. Then, even in these ones now, the ones you are terminating are in those houses. They are occupying those houses. You have to look for accommodation for those ones who are coming. Then you have to give this one time to transfer. It is very possible. It's very, you cannot. It's not the world we will go to strike. The whole world. Not Uganda, but the whole world can go to strike. In giving solidarity. This is not an issue for only Ugandans, for only teachers. It is a worldwide issue. Because if Uganda succeeds in that, Kenya will do it. Tanzania will do it. So people might think it's an issue for teachers in Uganda, but it's a worldwide issue now. So it's the best case for the trade unions. So that is just a way of intimidating. The teachers and all workers should just come strong and united. No intimidation. Because when you are staying at home, you cannot force me to go and teach. You cannot force me to go and teach. If you force me, I can go in the class and even make your children fail. It's better you motivate a teacher and the nation reflects what your teachers are. If your teachers are poor, the nation will remain poor. If your teachers are not knowledgeable, the nation will remain not knowledgeable. On the issue of minimum wage, that's why he was going for a comprehensive salary enhancement, and also looking at the other side. If you remember the person who went last week, was looking about the private sector also. Unless also the government comes up with a minimum wage for those people, you will find that after public service, the private will join the strikes. Because they also need a minimum wage. They need a social net on which they can also start their negotiations. If a teacher is giving 4 million, how about the support staff in the school? How about a farmer? How about a parent who's bringing this child to school? You cannot only give this side and you leave the other side. So a minimum wage is very crucial at this point. If they say they're resolving the issue of public servants, they should also look at the issue of the private service or the private workers, the private sector workers. They also need a minimum wage. It is a social net on which they can also negotiate well and above that. Otherwise, today you will find even journalists, you will find journalists getting maybe another one getting 3 million, another one is getting 200. When they are in the same company, the same organization, the same media house. So we need at least something to be harmonized across the board. After the public service, the private sector should also get a minimum wage. It's very unfortunate that the government, the custodian of the laws, is trying again to violate the very law on which they are custodians. The law is very clear, the workers are protected, they should not be intimidated at all. You can see the contradicting letters. As UPC, this is not uncalled for, and the only viable solution is to embrace the spirit of dialogue and constructive engagements. If they do that, this can only worsen the situation and can cause more harm than the good as expected. At times, the national actions can shift positions from the table to courts, courts of law. And if it does not get resolved, we can see real challenges to the country. This brings a country to a standstill, and resolve it from that level is extremely very difficult. UPC has learned that the government
has invited Uganda National Teachers Union, or Notu, for further talks as far as the industrial action of teachers is concerned. As a party, we welcome such initiatives, and that's what the government ought to have done in the first place, as opposed to issuing out threats and warning statements, which I've just talked about. UBC hopes for the best from the ongoing talks and urges government to find a lasting solution to all civil servants, be it in the teaching profession, medics, across all walks of civil service. They should find a lasting solution. Because the moment they finish, maybe like to handle the issue of teachers, you also see people from the local government. They also say, we need this. Last time the government was solving the issue of medical workers. Immediately they came up with a solution. We saw again from a section of workers from the health ministry or sector, the lab attendants, we also asking for salary increments. So the government should not be reactionary. They should come up with a comprehensive approach, an appropriate approach to solve all these matters of civil servants at all levels. But if we wait for people to go on strikes before we solve these matters, we may not handle even the challenges we are going through.